Hey guys, how's it going? Illustration here, and today I'm going to show you guys how I like to go about my process for character design. First, we'll want to do a few things before we start. For number one, what we're going to do is we're going to come up with description words for the character. We want to simplify a lot of these things because it'll make it so much easier when we get into the complexities later. What we want to do next is we will want to create a story for the character to bring them to life, because I think that that's very important for your viewers so that they understand what's going on. If you don't understand how your character works, then how is anybody else supposed to? Then I can take those big steps and go into depth with my character, so then people have a story to look at for the character. And now we have the name. You know, all these steps can be interchangeable. You can do the name first, or the name last, or the features last, and the story first. All of it is interchangeable. It's really up to you to come up with whatever works with you best, but this is what works with me best, is coming up with a story and then coming up with the name, because I like to kind of build up the character and then put a name to them. Now that you have the name, then you can move on and then you can come up with some references. Now that you have some references, you want to pull them from Pinterest, Google, whatever. You want to make sure that you have a nice narrative going on and follow the narrative that you've set up for yourself. So like I said, you know, you have Phoenix, Space, and Girl. Those are already things that I've set up in the previous stages. So now that I have that, then I take these references and then I come up with a decent sketch, just general, and then I push it to a rough sketch, and then I'll come up with variation. So this is the sketch kind of that I came up with, just kind of like a basic sketch just of the pose, and I can already see where I'm going with it, where I want to take this sketch, where I want to take my character, now that I have somewhat of a visual in my head that I've already created with the other thing. And so then I push it just a little bit more forward, and then we come up with a really nice design of the character that I like. All that stuff you can use whether it's in the sketch phase or while you're working. And so when I created my other variation of the character, the one that I like a little bit more, you know, it's kind of modern, but I kept a lot of the features of the first one, but I do like kind of that trench coat type feel. So figuring out how all the pieces come together is up to you. You know, whether you want to do all that stuff quick and fast, whether it's just the name of your character. Making things visual is very important when you're coming up with a character. And so now that we finally have the character, and now we can finally make them whole with all the pieces that you've put together, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on that, work on the character, bring them together, and then yeah, we can see what the final product is. So I hope that these tips helped you, and let's just hop right in. I just want to say thank you guys for joining me. You know, it means a lot to me. And also my Patreon and Gumroad will be open next month, which I'm really excited about. If you guys enjoyed, then leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.